Hello guys, hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Hope you guys are excited for the FNAF movie as much as I am. But anyways, I came up with a video idea of just going through all the Five Nights at Freddy's all the Five Nights at Freddy's characters. I'm not gonna be ranking them. I'm just gonna go through and give my quick thoughts on each of them because ranking them that would take literally forever. So I'm definitely not gonna do that. Maybe in the future if I have the effort and the time. But anyways, I guess we'll get to the video now.
I've taken my giant forehead off, so hopefully you guys can hear me now. So anyway, I am at the Five Nights at Freddy's Wiki. This is legit my first time being on here. I found this to be the best list for all the animatronics. Oh, that is a lot of them. I'm nervous. But thankfully, if you scroll down bottom enough, they have the characters. We shall start off with the classics. Start off with our boy Frederick Fazbear.
I'm Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy, he's cool. I mean, he's obviously, like the big character, so he's obviously, I'm pretty sure you guys can tell like which one, wink wink, is my favorite. But Freddy, I like him. In the first Five Nights at Freddy's game, I cannot play with him. But he's a classic though. I mean, you can't have anything wrong with that. Anyway, there he is. The bunny boy. The peak of FNAF. The one that gave Scott Cawthon nightmares. Okay, you guys probably know this by now, but Bonnie has got to be one of my favorites, honestly. I'm just not sure why. He's such a lovable character. He's, in my opinion, the favorite. I mean, most people consider him the creepiest, which might be why I like him. Or I just like bunny sort of characters. I know, call me a furry. Because I am. So obviously I could go on a rant for Bonnie for as long as I could. But I love you, Bonnie. Anyway, on to Chica. Chica. She likes pizza?
Pizza?
I mean, like, out of all the four, like, I feel like she's just sidelined a lot. Like, not that many people, like, celebrate her. I mean, obviously, Freddy, he's the face of the game. Bonnie is obviously iconic. He's my favorite. But, Chica, she's creepy. I mean, in the movie, she has a cupcake. But yeah, she's cool as well. She's definitely very eerie, and of course, she loves to go into the kitchen. I remember, like, in the olden times of Five Nights at Freddy's, everybody thought she was a duck, apparently. But anyways, on to the well-known Tumblr sexy man. Like, everybody simps for this guy, Foxy. Foxy, I feel like he's overrated, but I can see the appeal of him. He is definitely such a frantic character to deal with in Five Nights at Freddy's 1 specifically. He's also very creepy as well. I gotta say, out of all the classics, out of all the fan art that has been made, it's probably Foxy. Some of that fan art maybe we shouldn't look at. But on to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. To be honest, I have to admit that I kind of like Withered Freddy. I like him more than classic Freddy, mainly because like his character design is just far more interesting in a way. I just like the way he's like built. He's built like a buff boy. Same goes for like with the Golden Freddy. I prefer like the Golden Freddy. I find more terrifying than like in FNAF 2 than the Golden Freddy in FNAF 1. But yeah, Withered Freddy. When he gets into your office, he is ginormous. He is terrifying. And it's awesome. Withered Bonnie. This has got to be the most terrifying Withered out of all of them. Obviously, being a Bonnie boy myself, I have to admit, Withered Bonnie's design is just very creepy, yet very, very creative. Like, oh, those eyes. Those red eyes. He's also a really good character design as well. And we move on to Withered Chica. Probably another one of the terrifying ones. Just, oh, look at those glamorous teeth. As well as the fact that like her arms are literally spaghetti. Pretty solid as well. all of these I really enjoy. However, this guy. If you see Foxy standing at the far end of the hall, flash your light at him from time to time. My gosh, if he was not in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, I think I would have beaten that game a long time ago. But Foxy, well, I do love his character design is better in this than in the first one, but he is so annoying. It's like you have to flash him every time. Flash, 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 flash. It's so annoying. But it's funny to think about, like, back in the olden times of FNAF, everybody thought he was yelling, freedom! But, no, it was just giving a random, normal animatronic noise. But overall, the withered animatronics, I really like them so far. I like their designs, while more creepy than the first one. Like, I do like them more. Except, I have mixed feelings on you, Foxy. On to the toy animatronics. Alright, starting off with Toy Freddy. Toy Freddy, well, it's just, I feel like Toy Freddy is sidelined a lot throughout the games, especially Five Nights at Freddy's 2 and Ultimate Custom Night.
I have to play with these fat big fingers. Mr. Hugs got me again.
Toy Freddy's is not that bad. I mean, it's kind of forgettable. Just like, mainly because like he's not given that much attention. Sorry, Freddy, I'll give you a little pat. Anyway, Toy Bonnie. I gotta admit, just Bonnie's like character design, like out of all the animatronics I've wanted to cosplay, Toy Bonnie would probably be the most fun out of all of them. Just look at the little nose. Oh, they got them little buck teeth like me. When I wore my fursuit to a convention, people have gone up to me, oh, it's Toy Bonnie. And I was like, sure, yeah, it can be Toy Bonnie. You know, I mean, obviously, Scott Cawthon, don't come at me with a copyright, please. I swear I didn't copy or anything. I'm sorry. But Toy Bonnie, pretty good. Not pretty good, really good. And like the way he moves across the screen is also very, very terrifying. But anyway, moving on. I'm not a simp. Trust me, I am not a simp.
She is such a bad though. I will shit out of that robot, man.
Oh my gosh, but I feel like Toy Chica, what has been said about her and what has been done about her, I don't know if I can say that many good things. Mainly, I mean, the character, just like Scott, why? Anyway, just moving on. Mangle. The Mangle is really cool concept. And like, also, don't forget, their gender is yes. Just wanted to throw that out there. It is confirmed. Scott confirmed it himself. But Mangle is really cool. Especially, I love how like you can hear them, whether they're in the vents. It makes them easier to play against as well. Just hear the little. I'm pretty sure they caused the bite of 87. I think they're the culprit. Anyway, Balloon Boy, this guy, we all love him, right? And oh really? Oh, I'm surprised you guys don't like him. I mean, what's not there to love about him? You know, he's a cute guy. He's a fun little guy. You know, he seems pretty innocent. Okay, in all honesty, people hate on him. Like, I just find him annoying. This is annoying. I want your batteries. JJ? She's the thing. She's underneath the desk. You know, I'm proud of her for being under the desk. You know, that's a risky move to take. You know, she put herself out there. I'm proud of her. I like her more than Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy is BB and what JJ stands for. Joy... Junk? Never mind. Moving on to the Poopate, the marionette, as Doggle would say it. But the puppet, also similar with Withered Foxy, they are super frustrating to deal with. My God. gosh. There's no wonder that I haven't beat Five Nights FNAF 2 on 2020 mode. It's because of these two. It's either I get jump scared by him or by her. But yeah, I mean, like, the puppet's not that bad. Yeah, the puppet, marionette, Slenderman. Actually, canonically speaking, it is Henry's daughter that possesses the puppet. Whatever you want to call it, I call it the puppet. Because look at this smile. Smile's cute. Now on to Five Nights at Freddy's 3, specifically with the Funtime Animatronics. I gotta say, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 gets the most slack. It's viewed down upon a lot in the franchise. And, well, it's not like, you know, frantically stressful like number 2. I did enjoy it. I did like the atmosphere of it. Specifically with the Funtime Animatronics, specifically Phantom Freddy. I gotta admit, his like walk down like the looming like hallway, just very creepy.
He's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm coming around the corner.
Overall, I like him. Just very, very creepy. Phantom Chica, more like watermelon. I know, I'm so funny. Woo! Phantom Chica, she's also creepy as well. Just the way she moves towards the camera. Her face in the arcade machine is also a bit goofy to me. But Phantom Chica as well. Really good. Phantom Foxy, while not as annoying as like, you know, regular withered Foxy, I still like him though. I think he just randomly shows up in the office, whereas like these two, you have to like trigger him. I think, yeah, he just shows up randomly.
Also, back in the olden times.
From those of you who remember How to Make Five Nights at Freddy's 3 Not Scary, he was voiced by Jacksepticeye.
I was a potato farmer. I fell in love with a girl named Lass.
Phantom Mangle. Let's just say they're loud. Very, very loud. And as well as like they're not that much prevalent. They don't show up that much in the game. And not bad. Overall, I do really like the charred, like burnt look of the animatronics. Moving on to Phantom Baby. I mean, he's creepy. I mean, his face in the monitor is very eerie. As well as Phantom Puppet. As well as like the Phantom Puppet just stands in front of you, like just intently stares at you. It's also just very, very creepy. Overall, I feel like the Phantom animatronics are kind of just put aside. I mean, like, yeah, they're not the most memorable, but I mean, like, I would be open to doing a cosplay of one of them.
I'm just sad that Bonnie isn't on that list. Nightmare Freddy
definitely is eerie, like having to look back on the bed with his Freddles, his children, I guess you should say. Is it his children? I don't know. But yeah, not to mention he's jacked so much. He's got like a triangle like Dorito body as well. But yeah, still pretty good. Nightmare Bonnie, pretty good. I mean, I obviously am a huge Bonnie fan, but yeah, I mean, like, nothing super special about him. I mean, like, definitely is terrifying, and it would be very fun to do a cosplay of him. Nightmare Chica. It's probably out of all like all the 4 Nightmare animatronics, I find her the most interesting, mainly because she has like the 2 eyes, 2 different colored eyes to be specific. It just sends in her cupcake. I don't know why she sends in her cupcake, either because she's lazy or I do wonder if like the cupcake eating that one guy in the trailer is a nod to Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Maybe, but that's just a theory. A game theory. Moving on to Nightmare Foxy. It's pretty cool as well. I like how his snout is like literally ripped off. Not bad. Out of all the Nightmare animatronics, they're pretty good. I mean, like, they're obviously like very over the top, meant to be scary, but pretty terrifying as well. But yeah, Nightmare Foxy, pretty good. So many teeth. It's just like teeth. Nightmare Fredbear, the biggest boy out of them all. Still pretty terrifying, especially like his tummy with the teeth. Tummies. Tummy teeth. Anyway, but yeah, still pretty terrifying. Same with Nightmare. Nightmare is so eerie. It's just like, I know like people said like if you brighten up like the image, you can see his like ears like floating. Ugh. I just find that so cool, like so unnerving, in my opinion. Both pretty solid. I mean, they're basically a reskin of each other, but it's still pretty good. And Plush Trap. Playing him in FNAF VR was kind of a pain, which makes me put him at least a little lower. But I got it. I love the image they use. Like all of these are like giant mugshots. Like they're all like eerie and gnarly, and then he just looks very uncomfortable in that photo. It's like, Mom, I want to go home. Anyway, on to the kind of the reskin of Plush Trap Nightmare Balloon Boy.
Help me count my teeth. I have so many teeth. Want to count them?
I mean, yeah, he's pretty much the same as Plush Trap. Nothing super cool, although I think he is, out of all like the DLC characters, he is the most canon, I believe. FNAF theorists, please don't check me on that. Anyway, Nightmare Mangle, still pretty cool. I'm not sure if they are canon or not, but yeah, it's still pretty cool. As well as Nightmare Yawn.
Let's taste death again and again.
I mean, still very creepy design. I know, like, if I did play Ultimate Custom Night, I would hate this character so much from like seeing like Dako and like Markiplier and all of them handle that. It's probably like the hardest one. Moving on to the Jacko Bonnie and Jacko Chica. They're pretty good. They're more interesting. I mean, like, I know like people throw them away. It's like kind of like Jacko Bonnie, Jacko Chica, as well as Grim, Foxy, and Dreadbear. It's like the Halloween group, which I find cool. It's basically just a reskin, but I think it's still pretty good. Still pretty solid for a DLC. Going on to the Freddles, or Nightmare Freddy's children. I'm just gonna say his children from now on. But the little munchkins, the little rascals, they're cute. It's an interesting idea. I'm just curious what like Scott had the idea for. Like, hey, you know Freddy? What if he had 3 kids? They're so cute. Look at them. They're so tiny. Ooh. Anyway, moving on to Dreadbear. Obviously a riff on Frankenstein. Still pretty good overall design. Definitely more. I like him. I find him more interesting than Nightmare Freddy, in my opinion. Just his character design is more interesting, as well as Grim Foxy. Grim Foxy's even though I love the Halloween or Jacko animatronics, I do love Grim Foxy. Grim Foxy just is more interesting, but I like him. I like them. They're both pretty cool. Now moving on to the Funtime Animatronics. Can't wait to meet you, to join the animatronic family. Going on to Circus Baby. She actually doesn't appear that much in the game once you think about it. You only see her jump scare in like Ultimate Custom Night. You know, the way the faceplates open up. Maybe still pretty cool. Laura, she's cool. It's just like, out of all the FNAF animatronics, I do wonder what gave Scott the idea for an animatronic like this. You know, just the way the character design is also, I mean, not bad. It's just the way she like moves across the screen when like you're crawling through the Ballora gallery. It's just very eerie. That which probably like brings her up for me.
Hey, boy, go.
I cannot do the voice as good as Kellen Goff. I didn't meet Kellen Goff though. He was such an amazing guy to meet.
And I actually have the signature right there. And funny thing is, it's to Freddy. So from Freddy to Freddy.
Funtime Freddy, obviously iconic. Probably like the most iconic out of all like the fun times. But yeah, also really good. I really like him. He definitely is very, very cool. Funtime Foxy, still pretty cool. I don't know if I'm not sure if Funtime Foxy is a girl or a boy, but I do know that they're a robot. Out of all the Funtimes, I feel like I would do a cosplay of Funtime Foxy. I have an interest to do that at some point. the Funtime Foxy are a little bit, which I'll get into later. Oh, Funtime Foxy is cool. Moving on to Biddy Bab. Nothing too, memorable about them. Biddy Bab and Electro Bab. They're the same thing. Biddy Bab, Electro Bab, Bab. Moving on to Mini Arena. These are creepy. Face kind of makes me think of Michael Myers a little bit. Bon. I mean, I'm glad at least we got like some Bonnie representation in Sister Location. I'm happy about that. I just wish like it would have been fun to have Funtime Bonnie. But Bon, he's cute. I just feel bad for him because like Funtime Freddy like bashes him against the door. Poor Bon. Don't worry, Bon. Pat. Anyway, on to Lolbit. This is also just an interesting character as well. I'd like to cosplay them at some point. I just like their design a bit more than Funtime Foxy. Not sure why. Bonnet. It's basically just same thing as Bon, but Funtime Chica. I'm not a simp.
You ready for my exclusive?
She's cool. I'm curious of why she wasn't in, Sister Location. But she's cool as well.
Music Man!
Is he a Funtime? I guess. I mean, he looks like a Funtime. I mean, he's got the teeth. One thing that all these animatronics have in common, out of all Five Nights at Freddy's, they have teeth. Music Man is good.
It'll be making music for a long time.
For those of you wondering, I can actually do that with my voice. That is not a filter. It's my hidden talent. Moving on to the Glamrock Animatronics.
Way to go, superstar.
Glamrock Freddy, the best dad there is. The best father figure, the perfect dad. A better father figure than William, for sure. Glamrock Chica, still pretty cool. I like her design. Like, I love like her little feathers at the top. Montgomery Gator,
Rock and roll.
yeah, I can't forgive him for destroying Glamrock Bunny. I mean, while his design is cute, I just can't forgive him for destroying Bonnie. How dare you? Roxanne Wolf, I'm not a simp. I'm not a simp.
Oh, Roxy, my queen. I would do anything for you.
Oh, Roxanne Wolf, she's cool as well. Her design is cool, obviously. It's a wolf character. Wolf characters, they're cool. I do like how she does turn good in the Ruin DLC. Just hearing her with like Cassie was also really cool.
The Glamrock Bonnie. Look how they massacred my boy.
Oh, poor baby. Screw you, Monty. But Glamrock Bonnie, I love his design. Very similar to another design that I created. Glamrock Mr. Hippo. I mean, yeah, that's a thing. It's a thing in FNAF. Prototype Glamrock Freddy. I will admit, like, the image of like Freddy's headless body just barreling toward you is just terrifying. Oh, and the Daycare Attendant. We got Moon. Moon is really cool. I remember when I cosplayed as him once. It was a lot of fun.
It's past your bedtime. Night.
But yeah, while Sun is really, really fun, I like his design more. Particularly with the little hat he has. But Sun is also really cool.
Hello, new friend. You're sure I'm late. Are we having a slumber party? Where are all your friends? We can finger bang, tell stories, and drink fizzy packs until our heads explode and stay up all night.
Sun is always he's over the top, but you can tell he's trying to be a good guy at heart. Eclipse is really cool. I just wish we saw more of them in Ruin. It's like the combining of the two. Next, on to amalgamations. We got Ennard or Spaghetti Boy. Ennard, he's cool. He's creepy. I like how like one of his eyes like doesn't work. How he only has just one eye. Molten Freddy, he's also cool. I guess like in a way he's more spaghetti-like than Ennard. Technically, Ennard and Molten Freddy are the same people. Yeah, Molten Freddy, cool as well. The Tangle, I I don't think it's called the Tangle. I thought it was just called the Blob. And Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I don't remember it being called the Tangle. But the Blob, also still pretty cool. I mean, massive. The biggest spaghetti pile out of these three. Unclassified animatronics. Golden Freddy. Obviously, who could forget him? He's awesome. I like his version in Five Nights at Freddy's 2 more than the one in 1. Scrap Baby. Scrap Baby is also really cool. Her design is like so much more complex. Like doing a cosplay of hers would be so much fun. Helpy.
Here's a picture of Helpy.
If you guys have been on my Instagram for a while, you know I hate this guy. This little demon, this little atrocity. He has caused so many horrible things that I'll never be able to forgive him. El Chip, he's cool. I like how it's a nod to Chipper and Son's game that Scott Cawthon made. Springtrap, I'm not a simp. I'm not a simp. I'm not a simp. Everybody loves him, you know. I always come back. And there's Dark Springtrap from the thing at Sister Location. I mean, I just kind of look the same. But Springtrap is really cool. I mean, I know everybody loves him, but I can see why. Scrap Trap. You can say whatever you want about him. Peanut Trap, Jimmy Neutron Trap. This is a downgrade. I mean, he came back, but not as good as he thought he would. But Burn Trap, though, I do really like his design. Not as good as the original, but still pretty good. I just like his design. I always come back. And where's the designs?
Alright, so that's all the characters. I know I obviously missed a couple, but I thought it would have been too long of a video to go through the entire list. So eventually I will be able to come up with the second video going all the characters I missed. I'm just sorry guys, because like editing took way too long for this, but I wanted to get it out to you guys as soon as I can. And after recording this, I have seen the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, so I guess I'm a little late on this, but I will get a review on that shortly. So, but anyway, thank you again, guys, so much for watching. It really means a lot to me. I had a lot of fun making this video, making and editing this video. Just thank you guys so much for watching. It really means the world to me. Hope you guys saw the FNAF movie. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you don't, that's okay. I hope you guys have a great day, and Bonnie says bye.